Welcome back to more first round action of the first ever Ghostcast College Basketball Invitational. And in this first round matchup, you will have the Arizona Wildcats, coached by Sean Miller, will come in with a record of 21-11. They were only 10-8 in the conference. They're such a young team. And they will be faced today going up against the Texas Tech Raiders. Here's the keys to the game. Arizona, wants to score in transition, take good shots. They don't want to turn it over. Texas Tech's got to box out. And certainly they want to spread the ball around the floor. Texas Tech comes in 18-13, fresh on the heels of a trip last year, not only to the Final Four, but to the final game. 18-13 this year, but only 9-9 in conference play in the Big 12. Jumping center are the Arizona Wildcats. They win the tip. They'll be coming right to left across your Ghostcast dial. They're wearing white with the traditional red, white, and blue uniforms, the blue and red trim, and the Red Raiders obviously in red with black trim. Arizona Wildcats have it. This is Nico Mannion. He's just a freshman from Las Vegas, born in Siena, Italy, where his father was playing pro ball. Kick it outside, now inside. They swing it all the way across the floor. Drive, give it up top to Dylan Smith. Dylan Smith going to pull up and shoot and score. So Arizona on the board right away with a two-point bucket by Dylan Smith, who comes from Mobile, Alabama. The Red Raiders of Texas Tech coming back. Kevin McCullough. Get the ball. That's David Moretti. He too from Italy, believe it or not. TJ Holyfield with it. Swing it out front. Now to the corner. They're holding it in the corner. 10 on the shot clock. Not much offense going on right now. They throw it down low to Holyfield. Swing it outside. They better shoot it very quickly. From three-point land, that's Jamius Ramsey pulls up and he doesn't hit it. And so back come the Wildcats. Not your typical year, and certainly, as I mentioned, they are young. But Sean Miller's group at Arizona usually just loaded in talent. This would be Stone Gettings. And here's a ball in the corner to Dylan Smith. He turns around, throws it right away. So the Red Raiders coming back. On the wing, Moretti. Moretti drive to the goal, put it up. A little contact, but no whistle. And the rebound taken by Dylan Smith of the Wildcats. They get it out front. On the wing, kick it out front. 34 is Nico Mannion. Just a terrific freshman, folks, averaging like 14 points a game and 5.5 assists. Very much like his father, who played point forward at the University of Utah and then years in the NBA. And then, of course, went on to play overseas in Italy, where Nico was born. Arizona puts up a shot. They're fouled on the play. And it'll be a couple free throws. So the Wildcats began like 9-0. Like most teams, kind of pad their schedule early on against non-conference opponents. This is Stone Gettings, the senior at the line. He's from Malibu, California. Believe it or not, 2 years ago, the kid is averaging almost 17 points a game. Sat out all of last year. This year, with all the young talent, he's only averaging 6.6. But like 2 years ago, you can go back and find games of 30 and 39 and 32 and 26. He was really on to something. Misses both free throws. And Arizona still with just a 2-point lead. So the Red Raiders yet to get on the board. Swing it around the horn. Got it top of the key. Jamius Ramsey with it. Now they swing it down low to the big boy. This is Holyfield. Should have shot it. Yes, he comes up with a left-hand jump hook, and it's good. Looked a little bit like, I don't know who he looked like on that play. Robin Lopez? A little bit Brooke Lopez-esque. And the hook is good. So the Red Raiders have tied it at 2. Long jump shot taken by Nico Mannion. No good in the rebound. Coming the other way. Moretti. Kick it out front to Ramsey. Swinging in the corner. This is McCullough. Kevin McCullough. Pretty good ball handler. He's from San Antonio, Texas. Boy, he weaves in and gets an open look and knocks it down. And the Red Raiders, who are not the favored team in this case, get the bucket and take the lead. So Arizona, the 7 seed, the Red Raiders, the 10 seed. The winner will most likely have to face The winner of San Diego State and UC Irvine. That's like an all-California battle. Here's a drive to the goal. No good, Dylan Smith. He got up high enough but was unable to finish, and the Red Raiders will bring it back the other way. Up front, handling is McCullough. Swing it over here to Ramsey. McCullough with it, top of the key. McCullers just a freshman. Now they get it down low. Going to work. Ramsey kind of posting up another guard. He's got a big man behind him. Is he going to turn and shoot? I don't know. 3 fakes, 4 fakes, turn and shoot, and score. Believe it or not, Jamius Ramsey, the freshman, who basically leads this team in scoring at 15 points a game and usually lights it up from 3, is able to knock that one down and give the Red Raiders a quick lead. Nico Mannion with a nifty little move and a bucket. It's 6-4. He too a freshman. Not unlike Jamius Ramsey, also a freshman. So McCullough over here. And the Red Raiders swing it to number 20. Oh, that's Ramsey. I think a foul on the play. So Stone Gettings will get the foul. He's unhappy with it. A little report from the sideline saying that these two coaches really do admire each other. In the last ball game I did, you had a couple of coaches who did not like each other at all. Here's a 3-ball from the corner, hits the side of the backboard, give it right back on the rebound, and they're gonna reset it, get a new shot clock and everything. Ball's tipped away by Arizona. I think it'll be Red Raider ball. But a near steal by Arizona. Top 10 in the nation in steals this year. Don't tell me a couple of subs are coming in. That just makes my life miserable. Yeah, maybe one sub coming in. No, not yet. That's good. Jumper from the corner is good. They'll take that any day. Jamius Ramsey, who's made 29 of his last 62 threes, knocks that one down. And the Red Raiders are up 4. Here's Mannion in low. Can't get it. Dylan Smith inside with a little rebound and a putback. Nice job. No, check that. That was Josh Green from Sydney, Australia. He got the putback, and Josh Green does average about 5 rebounds a game. McCullough breaking free. Over here to Ramsey. Back to McCullough, right elbow. Isolated 1-on-1. Throws it in the post to the big boy. Now, swinging outside, this is Holyfield again to McCullough. His 3-ball is good. So McCullough, who's had 3 plus 3, well, 3 of the last 4 ball games, he's made a 3. So starting to light it up from deep. And they lead it 11-6. Playing much better than Arizona at this point. 4:22 to go in the first. 42 is Stone Gettings from Malibu. Out to Dylan Smith. Over here to Gettings. Back to Smith. Little screen and roll. He splits the double team. Kick it back out. Green over here to Gettings. Gettings on a drive. Kick it back. Josh Green with a 15-footer. No good. Great rebound by Stone Gettings. Put it up and missed the shot, but now he gets another one. And he put it up under the hoop, and it came back down through. That shouldn't count. But I guess in the simulated version of Ghostcast Invitational, it's good. 11-8. Texas Tech still in front. Swing it to the big, to the other big. This is number 24, driving to the goal. And TJ Holyfield is fouled on his way to the basket. He's not much of a foul shooter, folks. He's a great shot blocker. He's the senior. He's got terrific simulated hair. I mean, some of us calling the game are having incredible hair follicle envy right now. But the free throw up and good by TJ Holyfield. I have a friend named Alex Kovalev who has hair just like that. Second shot up and good. Nice job by Holyfield. And the Red Raiders just kind of seem to hover between a 5 and a 3-point lead. And basically have been in control this entire first half. So here's the Wildcats. That's Nico Mannion, the freshman, with it. Out front, he's a threat to shoot from out there, but such a good playmaker and scorer. Still has it. They fake a double team. Now he throws it down low. Little drive to the goal and a foul on the play. So Mannion kind of waited, picked and chose his moments, and he found Stone Gettings, who actually is a senior from Malibu. Mentioned 3 years of elevated play, culminated by 16.7 points per game. His junior year sat out all of last year because of an injury, and now back for his redshirt and final senior season, but only averaging 6.6 points per game. One free throw good, second free throw no good. And the rebound taken by Big Holyfield. He gets it to McCullough. They'll come up the other way. So the Red Raiders lead it by 4. 3 minutes to go in the first. This is first round action. There's a terrific steal. Going the other way is Arizona. Beautiful pass, lay it up, missed the shot, but the rebound, Arizona, the putback up, and no good. How does that not go in? A jump hook of 2. Wow. That should have gone home, but the Red Raiders very fortunate. Here's another steal by Nico Mannion. Arizona all over them in a drive to the goal. This time they won't miss the layup. Not on your life. Stone Gettings elevates on the one-hand flush. And the Wildcats to within 2. Their game is pressure defense and steals, and they're getting them in abundance. The big boy is Kyler Edwards. I don't know that I've said his name yet. Must not be doing a whole lot. Another steal. Arizona going the other way. Dylan Smith with it. On the wing. He's looking inside. He's got Gettings on the corner. Could swing it to Mannion. Mannion picks down. They're in a little bit of flex offense. Josh Green, they're absolutely in a flex offense. Here's Josh Green at the elbow. Mannion pops. Smith pops. Kick it out to Smith, top of the key. Smith with it. Holding the ball. Down to 10 on the clock. Just shovels a little pass. Now Mannion will fire a 3 on the way. No good. And the rebound taken by the big boy, Holyfield of Texas Tech. So the Red Raiders come back. McCullough with it. Over in the corner, and that's a sub. That makes life difficulty. We're going to call him Kyler Edwards as well, number 5. And there's a dunk down low by Holyfield. Holyfield, bigger and stronger than the Arizona players at this point. I always love it when the subs come in on these simulated games, and the subs have the same last name as the starters. It's like one of my favorite things in the whole world. Arizona with it. Stone Gettings, the senior. Kick it over here to Dylan Smith in the corner. Arizona yet to make a sub. And now a ball stripped from him, taken the other way. They kick it ahead to Ramsey. Ramsey with it. He's thinking about it. He's got an open man in the corner. He's dribbling the heck out of the ball. Finally gives it up. That will be the twin brother of Kyler Edwards. He throws it down low to Ramsey. Ramsey, right-hand jump hook, hits the board. That was terrible. But then the twin brother of Kyler Edwards puts it up and in. Texas Tech, with less than a minute to go, is ahead 17-11. Arizona just can't get anything going right. Finally down low. Now, Dylan Smith, open 15-footer. Mannion might hit that. He does. So the freshman, Nico Mannion, averaging 14 points and almost 6 assists. He's been over 20 points 6 times this year. He has been cold from 3, but not tonight. Ramsey and the Raiders swing it to Holyfield, down low. Ramsey again. On the wing. Kyler Edwards. Turn, shoot, and miss. Arizona 17-14, going to fire from half court. Got a chance. It was close, but no good. And we get to halftime here at the Georgia Dome in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm blown away at how many ball games the Georgia Dome can handle. So far, they're handling almost every game in this first round of the first ever Ghostcast Invitational College Basketball Championship. There's Coach Sean Miller. Trying to think who he looks like. Looks like a young Chevy Chase. Talking to his Arizona Wildcats. Boy, that's a quick halftime. Not even time for the broadcaster or ghostcaster to catch his breath and get some water. But I'm going to do that right now. So the Red Raiders, who led it the entire first half. Great pass inside right there, but a blown layup. Too bad. As yummy as Ramsey can't get it to go. The Arizona Wildcats will bring it back. Stone Gettings over to Dylan Smith. And you know what? The light went out of the building. I can't fix it. Not even by increasing the brightness of my screen. There's Mannion again with a turnaround 3. They got the lights back on. And Mannion has tied it, his third 3 of the contest. I told you he'd come in ice cold. But that doesn't matter. He'd only made 17 of his previous 60. That's like 28%. My son Jackson can do better than that. But he's got 3 of them in this one. So the Red Raiders, for the first time, looking up at the scoreboard, and all of a sudden they're not in the lead. They kick it outside to McCullough. Backdoor, and the ball lost out of bounds. I think it'll be Arizona ball. Looked like they had a backdoor pass for a layup, and they did not get the friendly roll. There's the Arizona mascot. He's fired up. See if they can do what they want to do. No, they're going to give it right back to the Red Raiders. It's only like the 20th time I've misread the official's call. Who's that pass to? Oh, they swing it across the way. It's a crazy cross-court pass. But the big guy, Kyler Edwards, takes the shot. There's a good look at Nico Mannion. Arizona bench. And Kyler Edwards will go to the line. He averages 11.4 points per game. Looks a little bit like Chris Humphries. Remember Chris Humphries? I think he married one of the Kardashians, didn't he? Free throw up and good. So Kyler Edwards has been ice cold. Last 4 ball games, only made 8 out of 36 field goals. You gotta love the physique, though. Good grief. Both free throws are good, and Texas Tech, I can't even remember the last time they had the lead. But they have the lead, folks. Quite remarkable as they've come back, and now they get a steal coming the other way. I take that back. Arizona's the one that's been down the whole game. What the heck are you talking about? Beautiful pass inside. That should be a layup. And a blown layup by the big boy for Texas Tech. Was that DJ Holyfield? It was. Dylan Smith coming back the other way. Look at him palm the ball with the left hand. Swing it over to Mannion. Mannion's got great basketball genes. Not just his dad played, but brothers also played. Here's Dylan Smith. Now to Stone Gettings, in deep. Now to Mannion, another open 3, his 4th of the ball game. So Nico Mannion, who's born in Siena, Italy, is lighting it up from deep. And the Arizona Wildcats have caught him again. 19 apiece. There's a ball knocked free. Should be a steal. Josh Green will come up with it. He gives it to Gettings. They're coming the other way. Arizona starting to maybe find their groove. This is the big boy. Oh, what a move by Zeke Najee. From Minneapolis, Zeke Najee, who 16.1 points per game. He's been awful quiet. He had 20 plus 10 times this year, including on opening night. And he's just a freshman. Another steal by Arizona. Smith to Mannion. He throws it down. And the Arizona Wildcats coming to life. 23-19. Texas Tech led by as many as 6 or 7 early on. And now it's been all Arizona here early in the second half. Arizona Wildcat, they're faithful, going nuts. And the coach for Texas Tech, what is it, when you become a Texas Tech coach, you have to wear a red sweater like Bobby Knight did? Didn't Bobby Knight go to Texas Tech after Indiana? Anyway, the new coach, Chris Beard, trying to figure out who he looks like. As we take a break. And it'll be Texas Tech ball. 7 minutes to go in the second half. McCullough over to Ramsey. Ramsey out front. Kyler Edwards swinging around the horn. They're getting good ball movement right now. Arizona looks like they're in the zone. Beautiful cross-court pass. That's McCullough right there with it. Kevin McCullough, get it down low. Boy, they're collapsing. When McCullough had an open 3, didn't want it. Kicks it out to Moretti. He too from Italy. Moretti down low to Holyfield. He's got to go with 4 seconds. They finally pick up the garbage, put it up and in. I believe it was McCullough who put it up and in. Did not look pretty for Texas Tech, but they get a much-needed hoop. So they cut the lead to 2. 23-21. Who's your favorite Arizona Wildcat of all time? Is it the great Sean Elliott? There's a foul. We'll have a couple of free throws. Oh, no. Not more subs. The only beauty of the subs is that for Arizona, these 2 subs happen to be the twin brothers of the 2 guys that just went out. That's wonderful. At the line is the freshman Zeke Najee. How about Arizona's team that lost in the semis? I want to say 1988, that had Tom Tolbert and Steve Kerr and Big Anthony Cook and Brian Williams and Sean Elliott and Matt Offick and Matt Muehlbach, coached by the great Lute Olson, one of my favorite teams of all time that did not make it to the championship game. 88, remember that was Danny Manning and the Kansas Jayhawks that got there and beat Oklahoma in that final. I think that final was in Kansas City. Yes, it was. Larry Brown got that title. So there's the coach of the Texas Tech Raiders. And coming to the line is number 21 for the Arizona Wildcats. He, too, is the twin brother of Josh Green. Free throw up and good. Much better foul shooter than his brother. Josh from Sydney, Australia. And this is twin brother Jake. But Arizona starting to feel and find their rhythm. It has been all Arizona in the second half. More substitutions. And Texas Tech will bring it in, down 6, looking up for the first time and realizing, heck, we might be in a little bit of trouble. They get it to Mannion, or get it to big 32 David Moretti. That's usually a good idea. Moretti with it down low to Holyfield. Out to Moretti, swing it over here. Now, good pass down low. There's Holyfield, square up, don't get it, but an outside jumper by the Red Raiders is not good. Again, it's more Arizona, and Arizona doing everything they like. Mannion with the ball, top of the key. Great handle for a guy 6'4". Dribbles left, beautiful dime down the middle. 24 did not shoot it. Josh Green had a wide open look, didn't take it. Getting stoned with the ball, over to Dylan Smith. Arizona staying with their starters a long time. Over to Mannion, down low to Green, one-on-one. Right-hand jump hook of 16, not good, but fought for and taken by Najee. And Najee from Minnesota puts it up and in. The Arizona Wildcats, we know in these low-scoring simulated games, it's tough to come back from 8 down. But that's what's facing the Red Raiders with under 5 to go. Finally, they get it inside to a good look. It does not happen. Brooke Lopez lookalike missed the shot. And the Wildcats looking ever so confident as they bring it into the front floor. Stone Gettings' fall away is not a good shot, but Najee, the rebound, his 4-footer is good. Didn't even look like it went through the hoop. But we'll count it. And the Wildcats lead it by 10. Quite possibly the largest lead any team has had in the first round. There's 32 going back to Moretti with the miss. And it's more of the Wildcats. So the Red Raiders can't even make a layup at this point. Gettings with it, top of the key. Little pick and roll action. Look down low to Josh Green, right back to him. You got Mannion open the corner, didn't see him. Now to Dylan Smith. Now they go to Mannion. Mannion going to turn and shoot a 15-footer. Man, is he on fire. This kid really a freshman? Unbelievable. Second leading scorer on the team, but their leading assist man, and the Red Raiders are going to take a much-needed next or other timeout. Trying to think of the best players ever from Texas Tech. Not coming up with any, folks. I'm sure there are many. And forgive me for not knowing. But they need a timeout to talk it over. I can think of are like Corey Carr, Andre Emmett, Zaire Smith, Jarrett Culver. Back to the action. Texas Tech, of course, their run to the final game last year was unbelievable. Quick look at the stats. Arizona leading in field goal percent 56%. They're making everything. They make half their threes. They are ever the aggressors right now, and Dylan Smith will go to the line. Came a long ways from Mobile, Alabama to play for Sean Miller and the Wildcats. And he loves his role as point guard. It's about 9 points a game, but he has made 24 threes over the last 8 ball games. So that's a ton, making 3 a game. Both free throws are good. We're looking at a 14-point lead with 3:44 to go. So Arizona, who won 10 of the final 16 games, is looking like they're going to advance and play the winner of San Diego State and Irvine. Unless a miracle from the Red Raiders. There's a pass down low, a bucket good by TJ Holyfield. He's had a nice ball game in this one, and that trims it to 12. Arizona just needs to take care of the ball, take good shots. Down low to Najee, out front to Smith. Smith being very patient. Manning's had the hot hand. Now, Najee over to Smith. Smith pull up, give it down to Josh Green. His 6-footer needs a bounce, does not get it. And the Red Raiders will take it. Down 12. Arizona up by 12. The Red Raiders with the ball. This is McCullough out front to Ramsey. Ramsey with it. They need a hoop. He drives to the goal. Good look at the hoop ball. He trickles in and out. So he had a left-hand layup from about 3 feet. That might have given him a little bit of hope and could have cut it to 10. But as it is, the Arizona Wildcats will come the other way with all the momentum in the world. Lead it by 12. Don't need to shoot hardly at all. Stone Gettys, an open 3. This baby's over. He knocks it down, and I'm telling you, this thing is over. It's a 14-point game with 2:18 to go. The Red Raiders is simply too young and too overmatched by Arizona. Moretti down the middle, right-hand scoop layup. That's a good shot. We haven't heard much from him, the Italian, averaging 13 a game. Just had 18 against Kansas in a big ball game. Made a 3 in every game but 2 this year. But Arizona, I think, just too much. Inside the 2-minute mark, 12 minutes to go. You get on the left wing. Stone Gettys with it. He's got Mannion out front. First to Dylan Smith. Smith will drive through 3 guys. Swing it to Mannion. Boy, has he had a ball game. Wide open from 18 feet. Not even looking. Now drives to his right. Kick it out to Gettys. Inside to Najee. Swing it to Dylan Smith. That's great ball movement when they missed the shot. And there's Josh Green to follow it up and in. As I said a moment ago, this thing is over. For sure. 39-25. A minute 22 to go. Ramsey to the goal. He'll get fouled. And Arizona going to clear off the bench. Bring in some subs, give them a chance to play in the first ever Ghostcast Invitational and get a taste, get a feel for what it's like. Ramsey at the line from Arlington, Texas. Free throw, not good for a guy who averages 15 points a game and shoots 43%. Terrific hair. Can he knock down the second free throw? That's not close either. My goodness gracious. He's worse from the foul line than he is from 3. Too many turnovers for the Red Raiders and too many missed easy shots. That'll be the story at the end of it all as they wrap it up. But here Arizona going to play out the final minute. And there's a foul by Texas Tech. We're ready with the foul. Arizona will bring it in. They foul again. It's Moretti again. How many more fouls until we're in the bonus? Asked the Ghostcaster. Here's a foul by McCullough, the freshman. And Texas Tech realizes this might be the end of the run. 2 freshmen, a sophomore, a junior, and Holyfield, a senior. It should be the last game ever for Holyfield as his season will come to an end. Coach Chris Beard not happy. Finally enough fouls to put somebody at the line. And this is the twin brother of Josh Green. Remember, Josh checked out. Jake Green at the line. Free throw up and in. Icing on the cake at this point. The Arizona Wildcats, I would say a less than ideal year for them. Not their typical. They, too, very young. Both free throws are good. But a commanding and a convincing victory here over the Texas Tech Red Raiders, who were college basketball finalists a year ago. Moretti to Edwards, swing it over to McCullough, out front to Ramsey. Ramsey with it. They got to start shooting, if you ask me. You better put it up, Ramsey. 3-ball good. And that'll trim the lead a little bit, but this thing is over. 37 seconds. You got to believe Texas Tech, are they going to foul here? Hopefully not. So far, no. Swing it to Stone Gettys. They might just let it play out. They're down by 13. Might not make any sense, but they do commit a foul there. So Ramsey with the foul. And the Raiders are going to go down. From all the way to the final game, which would be 5 victories in the tournament a year ago, and then losing the final to eliminate it in the first round. So no, not a foul. What do they call a travel? Looking for a quick three. Ramsey with it on this end. Kick it out front. Moretti down the middle. Hey, his shot is blocked. And he'll go to the line for a pair. Jake Green got him on the arm. And this should just about do it. David Moretti. He's made a three in every game this year but two. One was early and one was about 10 games ago. That's how consistent he's been from the outside. 38% shooter from deep. Second free throw. Up. It will lighten the score a little bit. Maybe look at make it look a little better. But 41-30 Arizona in a total dominating second half performance. If you remember, it was all Texas Tech in the first half. Shot clock, game clock winding down. One final heave that goes in, and it will count, but it doesn't matter. The celebration is on the Arizona side. The Arizona Wildcats will advance in the first round to face the winner of San Diego State and UC Irvine coming up on Saturday. Great ball game. Nico Mannion leading the way. I thought Dylan Smith did a great job running the show. Stone Gettings was also terrific. Najee also had some timely buckets, but Nico Mannion, the star, the freshman in this basketball game, and TJ Holyfield for Texas Tech was their MVP. But in fact, it is the Arizona Wildcats moving on to round two.